Yo, it's Klone here, and in this video, I'm gonna go over the top 10 shooting guards that you can buy now, like Opal tier shooting guards. You already, if you seen the first video where I did the point guards, then you pretty much know what I'm about to do. About to just rank from 10 to 1, 10 Opal shooting guards. There's more than 10, so some people didn't make the list. If I miss anyone, or not miss anyone, but if I didn't rank someone that you like and think is top 10, just put in the comments who you think is top 10. If you didn't like a pick I chose, or if you think I ranked someone too high or too low, let me know in the comments. But enough with the chit chat, let's get on with the video. So at number 10, you got Iverson. I will be doing the point guards whose primary position are shooting guard, but 2K definitely put out knowing that you're probably going to use them at point guard, just because like if I did everyone at their best position, I wouldn't have anyone to really pick at shooting guard. This would be like a top 5 instead. Same thing with all the other positions too. So if you do see someone that you think is a shooting guard like Gordon Hayward, he will be in a small forward. I probably should say that at the beginning, but enough of that. So Allen Iverson is my number 10 pick, mainly because he's only 6 foot. So skill wise, he's probably the best, not the best, but like he's top 3 in my opinion. Like he can shoot, dunk, handle the ball, play defense on the perimeter. He's actually pretty strong for his side, but not strong in terms of the game. But he's super fast. He has all the key badges that you want to, most of the badges that you want a player to have. Well, all the key badges for a guard, but you get my point. And one thing that I really liked, this is why he made the list over someone else who may be taller, and that's that 99 pass interception, 95 on ball steal. He's going to really get bumpy. If you throw the ball his way, he's most likely going to catch it and get the steal for you. So that's why he's still coming at 10, because he's only 6 foot. But he's still a top 10 point guard in my opinion. But let's move on to number 9. So same thing with my last video. I ended up saying point guard, I meant shooting guard, and my number 9 shooting guard is Victor Oladipo. He's a 6'4" shooting guard. You're most likely going to use him at point guard though, but of course, like everyone in this game, he can dunk, he can shoot, he can lay the ball up like almost anybody. He has good ball handling. He actually can defend the perimeter a bit, and he has a block. He can kind of catch boards. He's a little stronger than AI with an 80 strength, so he's kind of like, he's not super strong, but he's solid. He's fast. Like I said, he can defend. Although one thing is, his tendencies aren't too crazy. That 45, 65 for the on ball and pass, they're solid. The shot contest is really high, so he will be contesting shots. If you all ball, and of course he has all the badges that you really want him to have. Especially, I don't know if y'all saw that, but he did have Half Intimidator. So with that shot contest, that's really going to be helpful with the shot contest and the inside stats. But yeah, AI has better animations, but like I said, AI is shorter, and Victor Oladipo's animations aren't terrible. He's a good 3-and-D point guard, plus he has the size. Well, it's 3-and-D point guard, shooting guard, so he has the size to back up him being 9 instead of 10 behind the AI. But let's move on to my number 8. So our first player that you're going to play at shooting guard, 6'6", Jerry Stackhouse. I said that so backwards. Our first shooting guard that you're going to play at shooting guard is Jerry Stackhouse, a 6'6" player who can of course shoot, dunk, lay the ball up, all that. Although he does have really good tendency for dunk, with 100 drop and dunk tendency. He can handle the ball, of course. He can play defense, although his block is worse than Victor's. But still, he's better on the inside. He's fast, he's stronger than someone like Victor Oladipo. His defense stats aren't really there, like in terms of tendencies, but you know, if you on ball with him, he'll be alright. Just don't put him on like the other team's best player. As you see, he does have basically like half handle for days. He basically has all the important badges on the half or gold. Although there's only 4 of him left, so I would say try to get him quick. He's by it now because nobody wants him, right? I believe so. I know. Okay, so it's 5 up. He's by it now because nobody really wants him. As you see, he's number 8, but he's the only one that can't play point guard that I said so far. So his jump shot isn't too great. It's just, I feel like he's just going to come out slightly better than Victor Oladipo, and he's taller than AI, so he's going to be more usable. But overall, I still feel like it's 7 players better than him. So let's move on to number 7. Sarunas, I'm not going to say his last name, is a shooting guard, point guard. He's 6'5". Of course, he can lay the ball up. He actually has a post fade, unlike other people that we went over. He has a solid post fade. He can shoot. He can dunk the ball, of course, but he also has a standing dunk, which will be lovely if you just throw it on the inside and he's just going to dunk the ball instead of doing a layup that could be blocked. He can handle. He can't really defend the inside, but he can defend the perimeter as good as anyone. He's fast, of course, and he's actually really strong at 94 strength. So at point guard, he's definitely going to be good. At shooting guard, he'll hold his own. What's his tendencies? Yeah, his tendencies is actually really good too. It's just I feel like the players ahead of him have better animations. He's basically Chris Mullin that can play point guard. He also has all the important badges on Hall of Fame or gold. So yeah, there's also that. But yeah, like I said, he's really only at 7 because, like, stats wise, he's probably like a top 5, but he's at 7 because he's a Chris Mullin that can play point guard. And personally, I don't like the Chris Mullin, David Robinson base as much. Like, I can green with David Robinson a lot. That's because I got used to it. But my, like, naturally feeling it, no, it doesn't come naturally. It's just I just got used to it. And it's not the greatest for like trying to 3-point hunt, which is what you would want to do with a point guard at his size. So, but yeah, he comes out at number 7. Good 3-and-D shooting guard overall. Now Mitch Richmond's release I do prefer more. But he's not top 5 for a reason. He's only a 6'5" shooting guard. Although he can shoot lights out. He can dunk. His dunk tendency is much higher, I believe. Yeah, it's a 95. So that 85 is going to feel like a 90, honestly, like 90, 95, and he's going to get contact dunks. He could defend the perimeter and he can kind of defend the interior, but he's not blocking shots. He can handle the ball, of course. He's fast. He's not super strong. I just like his release better than Sarunas. That's why he's actually ahead of him. Like, that's literally the only reason. But yeah, of course he has all the key badges like everyone else does. So overall, he's a half intimidated. I don't know if y'all saw that. Yeah, he does have that, so that's gonna be lovely on the inside as well. So overall, he's a solid shooting guard. I feel like at least between Mitch to Jerry Stackhouse, even I feel like you can really interchange all of them, because AI might be the best scorer out of everyone that I've named so far, but he's too short, so it's better to have these taller players. So I mean, they're all interchangeable, but I feel like my top 5, similar to the last list, is the top 5. So let's move on to that. So at 5 we have Jamal Crawford. He's a 6'5" shooting guard, point guard. Of course, he can lay the ball up, shoot, he can dunk. His drive and dunk tendency is only at 85, so he's not going to dunk every time, but he's going to dunk most of the time, and he can do contact dunks. He can handle the ball. Of course, he can play defense on the perimeter, but not the inside. Of course, he's fast. He's not super strong. His tendencies on defense shouldn't be that good because it's Jamal. Yeah, they're not that good because it's Jamal Crawford. And of course, he has all the important badges for on Hall for gold, just like everyone at this point in the game. But yeah, the reason why I had Jamal Crawford in the top 5 over everyone else is animations wise. Like I said, AI was the best scorer we've touched until we got to Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford has similar animations. but is 5 inches taller. So he's going to be the best. He's the best scorer we talked about so far. He's probably one of the best scorers on this list, honestly. But yeah, that's why I picked Jamal Crawford as my 5th best shooting guard. So this is the first Galaxy Opal that I actually paid attention to that became a buy it now. George Gervin is a 6'7" shooting guard. Yes, from now on we're only going to be talking about shooting guards, no shooting guard that really would be point guards. And this guy's an absolute bucket getter. He can shoot, he can score in the post, he can dunk up. He has a high dunk tendency also. Yeah, 99, right? No, I'm tripping, 100. Yeah, he's going to dunk the ball a lot. He can handle, he can guard from anywhere, he can grab rebounds. He's fast, he's pretty strong. He at his shoe, that's a 91 strength. I don't think his defensive tendencies are too crazy. Yeah, they're not too crazy. And he has short arms, but his badges makes up for the lack of tendencies and short arms. Like, come on now, do you see these badges? He's just an absolute bucket getter. That's what it is. He's going to get buckets. And honestly, that's what you want in a shooting guard. You want somebody that you know will put the ball in the basket. And that's why he's number 4 on the list. So at number 3, we have Karima Getty, a 6'6" shooting guard. He basically is going to do the same thing as everyone else on this list, except he doesn't have the post scoring like someone like George Gervin does, but still he's going to be able to shoot, dunk, handle the ball, defend inside and out. He can't get rebounds like George Gervin, but he's much stronger and his defense is much better. While his tendencies aren't great, they're way greater than George Gervin, and he still has all the necessary badges that you would really want him to have. So yeah, think of everybody from here on out being a George Gervin plus. So they'll probably get buckets like George Gervin, but they'll probably be able to play defense. So yeah, let's move on to number 2 on the list. So at number 2 is Clyde Drexler. I think he's highly underrated because he does have that jump shot similar to Chauncey Billups, a pretty weird release, but I personally like it, so I don't care my list. I'm gonna do my thing, and I say Clyde Drexler's the 2nd best buy it now shooting guard that is an Opal. He's a 6'7" shooting guard, so he has some height to him. He's similar to George, like I said, he's gonna be a George Gervin plus. He's going to be able to dunk the ball, shoot the ball. He can score in a post. He can handle the ball. He can defend inside and out a little bit. He has solid rebounding, not as good as George Gervin, but he's up there. He's fast. He's not super duper strong, but he can hold his own with an 80 strength. He can hold his own against some players. But here's why I definitely have to put him in my number 2. Because out of everyone's tendencies that we went through, he's on the better side of the tendencies when it comes to these shooting guards, with a 75, 76 pass interception and on ball steal. Because you already know, like I've said about everybody, he has the key badges that you want him to have. I think the only one that is a little bit flawed is, gold range extender. But I mean, you'll be alright with gold range extender. I feel like people overhype the difference between Hoff and gold because most of the time you want to shoot around the gold range. Hoff is just like oh man, I'm too far. Oh wait, he has Hoff. Let me take this shot since he's sagging off. Like it's oh snap. All right, let me see if this is range type of thing. But for the most part, plus Clyde Drexler dunks so much. I don't even have to go to his tendency. He was known to dunk. He was known for dunking. So of course, you know he's got like 100 dunk tendency. But yeah, it's annoying to stop him when he's running to the basket. But it is what it is. That's my number 2 shooting guard, Clyde Drexler. At number 1, we have Michael Jordan Light, Eddie Jones. He is a 6'6" shooting guard, just like Michael Jordan. Of course, he can shoot the ball and dunk the ball, similar to like how Michael Jordan does in the game. He's not as great in the post, but he has a solid post fade. He can handle the ball. He can defend inside and out a little bit. He can't grab too many boards. He's pretty fast. He has some good strength at his shoe. That's a 91 strength. And the reason why I say Michael Jordan light is because look at this. 87 pass interception, 91 on ball steal. He's basically, you can't afford Michael Jordan, which, I mean, if you buy it now, shooting guards, you probably either really like those players or probably can't afford those 200K shooting guards, or like even like a Jimmy Butler. You probably can only afford a Jimmy Butler, and the next step up is probably 200K. So with that, he might actually be more now with the Evo, now that I think about it. So yeah, if you can't afford like a Michael Jordan, or you just balling on a budget in terms of like less than 100K, Eddie Jones is definitely a cop, because of course, like I said, he's gonna, like I said about everyone on this is gonna have all the key badges for but not everyone has the tendencies that Eddie Jones does. So I mean, I feel like this was a no-brainer. Eddie Jones is the best buy it now shooting guard, and I was really surprised they would buy it now, because I thought he was still going for 100K, and he deserves to be over 100K. But the fact that he's buy it now, no-brainer. If you're looking for a buy it now shooting guard, that's a Galaxy Opal. Like, I don't even care about the color. If you're looking for a buy it now shooting guard, just buy Eddie Jones. This is the perfect player to purchase with that type of money. And that's the video. Thanks for watching. Like I say in every video, if you like the video, please like it on, like, actually push that thumbs up button. Please subscribe. I'm trying to see if I can get to like 50K by the end of the summer. That's probably a big goal, because I'm only at like, I mean, not 50K, 50. No K, just 50. I'm only at like 17 subscribers. So, you know, I'm trying to get to, I want to see if I could grow, because the more I grow, the more I could really worry about YouTube, and the less I can worry about other things like getting like a 9-to-5 type thing, and then I can be more and more consistent, the less I have to worry about working and stuff like that. But yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to get to 50K. If you want to help me, please subscribe. If you like the video enough to want to share your opinion, comment, let me know if I missed anyone, because I did miss people, because there was more than 10 shooting guards under 100K. Please let me know in the comments below. Or if you feel like it was somebody that I rated too high, like you don't like Clyde Drexler as much, please let me know why. You know, share your opinion. I want to see everyone's opinions. So but yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one.